Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel, Apples and Tiaras. If you are not already, please subscribe. That way I can get more love out to more people. Also, this is a new channel branched off of my A Child Stream Entertainment channel, which is my company channel. So I hope you have found your way here easily, and I hope you're excited for this video. So I was thinking about it, and I've been watching New Year's resolution videos, tips for the new year videos, and I thought to myself, nobody cares what I think a new tip for the new year would be, but everyone seems to care about princess stuff. So I decided to do a princess related video. So I am bringing you today the top 10 items needed for a princess business or princess party. So I made a list of the top 10 things that I need in order to be successful in a princess business, and so I will just start by going down the list. The very first thing that I thought would be a necessary item is a music player. I have an iPad. Technically I have two because this one I thought I lost, so I had to purchase another one, and then I found it. So I have an iPad, and this is what I use to play music at my events. It holds so much more music and photos, so you can take pictures on this thing, you can have your music, and I actually have books on it. If I didn't have my books with me, if I forgot them or something, I could pull the books up here on my iPad and just read the stories to the children from the iPad, which I've had to do a couple of times because maybe one of my cast members has the book that I was going to use. You could also use an iPod. I don't recommend using an iPhone simply because they go off. I went to the iPad route and it has been completely wonderful. I keep all of my calendars on here, so my schedule. I keep, like I said, the books, I keep music, I keep photos, and then I've got the business Facebook website and Instagram all on this iPad, so it's really nice for business purposes. A cordless music system. Now, a lot of people have the little music box players, which all of my cast members actually have those. They're the little Bose speakers. They're like this big, and those are absolutely perfect, and I completely recommend those for you if you are a princess. Now, if you're a business owner or the queen, head honcho, the boss lady, I recommend something like this. This is a blocker rocker portable sound system. I got this from Costco. It was about $200, but it comes with a microphone. So if you're doing big public events, it's really nice to have a microphone. It's also Bluetooth. So I don't need to plug it in or plug in the device to your iPad, your iPhone, or your iPod. And you can carry this device with you around the party without having to sit right next to the music system. It has the mic input here, and it's also battery operated, so I can charge this thing during the week, and then it's got like a, I would say 16-hour, maybe more, battery life. And if I go to a place like a park or a place that doesn't have a lot of plugs, then I don't find myself scrambling to play music. So I think that every princess company owner should have one of these for big events, special events, and you should encourage your cast members to come across one of the little Bose music ones because those are also cordless and portable and Bluetooth, and those are wonderful, and all my girls have them and they swear by them. So the next item on my top 10 need to haves for princesses is, of course, books. Now, there are tons of princess books out there that you can choose from, but these are just a couple of my favorites. This is a new book by the Frozen people, and it's called Spring Fever, and I like this book because it has different stories in it. And they're totally new stories that the girls haven't seen before because they're not featured in the movies. But we've got 4 different stories here. I also love having the 5-minute princess stories at hand. They also have, they're like a bit more square, but they have stories where all the princesses are in them. So each princess has their own kind of story, and that way, whenever I've got a cast member who's going to be multiple princesses in a day, they've got all the stories that they need. So I think this is a great book. You can get them, both of these books, you can get them at Target. And there's lots more books like these out there, so definitely do your shopping and find a couple of books that work great with multiple characters. The next item that I think is completely necessary for princess partying is colored contacts. I can't tell you enough how many people I have seen where they're in costume and they're taking photos and you're trying to be Elsa, but your eyes are brown. It drives me crazy. So I have a friend who works in a optometry office, and they order for me the Fresh Look Color Blends contacts in 00, and they are brilliant. Pinky Paradise has them. I would consider investing in a nice pair of blue contacts, especially if you're going to be playing Elsa, Anna, Tinkerbell, Cinderella, Ariel. Basically, every princess has blue eyes except for, of course, Snow White, Princess Jasmine, Belle. And then you can get away with blue with Aurora, even though she's kind of got that purple thing going on. And then Rapunzel has green. So if you're a person who is a proactive princess, full-timer, you're working every weekend, even every other weekend, I definitely suggest you get colored contacts. The next really important item is, of course, a wig cap. Okay, I can't tell you how annoyed I get when I see people's hairs stick out of their wigs, or their wigs are like falling back and you can see their hairline. Definitely get a wig cap. They will save your life. My next favorite top 10 you have to have items is a craft organization bag. Something like this. I bought this one at Walmart, but you can get them at Joann's, Michael's, basically anywhere that sells craft supplies. And it's like covered in pockets so you can keep stuff everywhere. I usually put my personal items in this bag, like my keys, my cell phone, anything that I'm bringing into the party that shouldn't really be with me if I'm a princess. I put them in this zipped up piece because if a child were to go through this bag or look inside, they could see everything that you brought. So in here I've got tons of things. I've got glitter, I've got jewels for crown making, I've got glue, I've got crown templates, I've got business cards, and then this is the really cool part. See this flap in the middle? I can stick my book in there and I can stick my iPad in there. So it keeps everything organized, everything that I need for the party is in there. So it's definitely worth the money. I think it was like $20. But yes, you definitely should invest in a organizational bag or tote. So the next item that I found to be very necessary is a pair of character shoes. I suggest getting a pair of tan character shoes because they match more costumes. Now there are going to be characters that might wear black shoes, and they wear these in the parks as well. So definitely invest your money into a pair of tan character shoes. They have different size heels if you're shorter, if you're taller. I like the shorter ones personally. I like the wide ones also because it gives your feet a little bit more breathing room. So definitely get yourself a pair of tan character shoes. Next, we have plushies. Isn't he cute? Oh, so grumpy. You definitely need to invest in getting some plushies. And if you haven't already, you need to get a plushie for every character that you have. They serve so many purposes. If you have a child who refuses to come to you, you could offer them, oh, do you want to hold Grumpy? Or if a child that is with you is upset, you could throw Grumpy to mom and it's a nice little picture like, look at Grumpy, smile at Grumpy. Like I've had that happen so many times. You can also play Pass the Parcel with the plushies, which if you don't know what Pass the Parcel is, it's just like hot potato except you play with the plushie. They also act as a prop in a picture. So if a child looks awkward in a picture, you can hand them Grumpy and say, oh, do you want to hold Grumpy? Oh, he's cute. Yes. So it just kind of helps warm the children up, and it's a great thing to have with you when you go to a party. Definitely get yourself some plushies. Right, the next thing that I would suggest that you have at all times during every party is False lashes. They are wonderful, guys. You definitely should be using false lashes at every party. They just open your eyes more. They make your eyes pop. They make you look more glamorous. I one time had a client complain about one of my cast members saying she doesn't look done up enough. She should have been wearing falsies. Her makeup was not good enough. So makeup and falsies are a huge part of looking the part of a princess. The last item that I would say you need is an emergency kit. This could be filled with anything that you think you're going to need. I fill mine with nail glue, makeup brushes, bobby pins, safety pins, and hair ties. You definitely should carry with you contact solution if you're wearing contacts. My blue and green contacts are always in my emergency kit so that they never get lost. I've got lipstick. I've got this cute little gel, well, it's for gel liner, but I use it for reapplying eye glue, so it's like a perfect size to like get in there. And then I bought some little travel size makeup brushes in case you gotta change your makeup in the middle of a day. A mirror, a double-sided mirror, so this is like the zoom in side and whatever. But those are just some things that you should always have with you for emergencies. And then the very last thing that I think everybody needs to be a successful princess or business owner is, of course, the right attitude at all times. If you're feeling like you're in a grumpy state of mind, you should take time to get yourself out of that before you go into this party, because every party should be taken seriously. And I can't tell you how many times I've been sick, or like last week sprained an ankle, or just been really upset about something that's bothering me in my life, and you just have to turn it around and jump yourself out of that body and jump into your character, because it's so important that you represent this community, play the part. And you know, Belle wouldn't come into a party and be grumpy or, you know, rude or unhappy. So I definitely think having the right attitude is something that you should always have with you on top of these wonderful 10 items. So I hope this video was helpful. Again, thank you guys so much for watching these videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you would like to. Also comment below if there's anything else that you think somebody would need at a princess party. And I just love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, and happy new year. Bye guys.